recording. Someone go ahead and just intro it. Okay, that's okay.
He always asks for that.
This is true. I do ask for it.
Just put that as the intro. That's all we need.
I will.
We clapped on him.
All right. So someone go ahead and intro it. It doesn't bother me who.
Hello, I am Raucous, and this is Boink.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. Oh, this is the press conference.
The post-game press conference.
Post-game press conference.
Yeah, remember, we need a little TM there. We're working on it. So we need to make sure that we keep it consistent.
All right. Was there any worry going into the match for Valiant?
Nope. There was, for me, like I was confident in like our team's ability to win. I feel like what threw us off was we were playing like nervous on stage, maybe a little bit scared, a little bit too much, considering like last season our team was playing very like bad in scrims and way better on stage.
Yeah.
We kind of reversed it this season, and we just need to figure out how to like keep level-headed and focus on like our actual plans and stuff in game, and we'll be way more clean.
For sure. I wasn't too worried, but still, they're a strong team and they deserve respect. So we weren't slouching on them going in.
For me, like I think about people are like, oh, don't be the first loss, don't be the first loss. But this is a team that like took Nixel to like the last map in a best of 5. They take it Spark. They take it so many teams to the last map. Fusion, Spark, Nixel.
They're like us.
They're a very good team actually. But for some reason they're just 0-7. Like I mean, you never know why. Maybe they just can't figure out how to like finally get that W. Map 5 might be their curse too, but we don't know. But I feel like they'll be able to turn it around and bounce back in stage 2.
What? Cool. How do you stay calm when a teammate gets picked off first in a team fight?
You just talk about how you're going to salvage the situation. You just blank that out of your mind. You talk about, okay, we have to do this, this, and this in order to make sure that we don't get punished for that.
You have to look at it like this. Like if someone, let's say a Reinhardt gets picked off, and the point isn't about to cap, you can stall until the very last second, touch the car with maybe like your rig and a bubble, and maybe a speed amped out, and you shoot touches, and by the time that happens, your Ryan's in. But you need to be able to communicate that in focus, and it's stuff that we practice in scrims because those situations actually happen a lot in matches, and they happen a lot in game for us. So. Went like today, Route 66, Muma got picked, and then we had to back up. We took the high ground, we stole the car very well.
Yeah.
We baited their aggression, they came in, and by the time they used their aggression with their Reinhardt resources and the Brigitte resources, Muma came back, we got a big grab because they had to back up, and that's just basically just play slow, calm, collective, and that's how you get wins. Yeah.
Speaking of Route 66, how did it feel to clutch up?
Well,
Really
it wasn't
good.
map 5.
Yeah. So we were able to clutch.
We were able to no.
Yeah.
It felt really good. Like I felt that we played pretty dang well on the last point. We really did play calm. Like that was the biggest thing. Maybe the very, very last fight where Muma got picked off, I think that was more of like a team plan error.
Yeah.
And I think that's like that stuff can't happen if we want to be like a good team. Like it just can't. Like if we want to be like a great team. So
every team does make mistakes.
Every team makes mistakes, but you never
Nixel.
see the teams like exactly like Nixel or the Titans make a disaster mistake like that when the game is in their control.
Yeah.
So we need to focus on like when we realize the game's in our control and how to actually like calmly plan and execute our plans just to get victories.
Yeah.
Cool. Will you miss the GOATS meta when it's finally gone?
Believe it or not,
In scrims, yeah. It's still fun.
I kind of like GOATS, and the only reason why I like GOATS is I think that like the teamwork in the aspect of the comp is way harder than any other comp.
That's
like
true.
in dive, it's just like, are you ready, Tracer? Let's go, let's dive, 3, 2, 1, diving. But like this meta, it's like you have to force out the bubbles, you have to bait their bubbles, you have to save amp, you have to save Bridget, heal kit. You have to do so many little micro things and positioning things just to get a team fight win. And I feel like that's like a lot of people don't understand the concept of that.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because it just seems like 3 tanks versus 3 healers, who's gonna win? It's
Basically, there's a lot more resources on these heroes than a lot of other heroes. So when you have more resources, you have more to play around with, more that people use differently. So there's a lot of small differences in teams that you wouldn't necessarily notice in terms of how they use their resources. And I think like most other compositions don't have as many resources, so there's less to play with, basically.
Cool. Now for the fun questions. What was your favorite TV show as a kid?
South Park. I watched probably every episode of South Park like 3 times.
It depends. As a kid, What's your favorite kid? What's my favorite TV show now? Spike. Or Psych. Wow.
Till you're 18.
Till I'm 18?
That's good. Adult.
Psych's a good show, but I think I haven't watched it.
Till you're 18. You didn't watch Psych when you're 18.
I didn't. That's not
So,
saying.
yeah, what show did you watch? What TV show, cartoon, anything? Literally. I said South Park, because South Park's my favorite.
I mean, SpongeBob was good. SpongeBob owned.
So it actually sounds...
It does.
It's pretty good.
It is.
Cool. Favorite superhero movie?
Probably Infinity War. I haven't really watched many superhero movies, but Infinity War was actually like, it was just so good. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I guess I have watched a few superhero movies, but I haven't like watched all the pre movies before Infinity War.
Yeah.
I just knew what was like I knew like what happened in the previous movies, and like this one was by far like the most intense. Like, yeah, it was a good one.
Did you watch the first Avengers? Did you like it more? Or Infinity War more?
I liked Infinity War more.
Okay. I think I have to go with Dark Knight, just because that was just a solid classic
Ooh.
movie. It's
The
so good.
Dark Knight, like the sound, the theme, like the theme of the Dark Knight, like
Yeah.
the soundtrack was so. It
was
actually put you.
really good.
Yeah, it made you. All the suspense, like, that was building up the entire movie. It was super good, actually.
Yeah.
I maybe I agree on that one too.
Yeah, I mean, this is just
Definitely
like
not the
one of the best
Justice
ones. Yikes. That's all I gotta say.
Cool. How are you feeling going into the match versus Atlanta next week?
I think that everyone's gonna treat, Atlanta the same way we treated Valiant. They're a team. Like, you have to think of that every team can beat you. You have to just play your game better. Yeah. We're gonna focus on our strats and we're gonna prepare. We're not scared of them. We're not scared of any team.
No.
We just need to prepare and translate what we do and practice on the stage. And then if we do that, we're gonna win.
Exactly. Just keep playing a game plan, iron it out in scrims, and then play the same way in matches. This has been the Houston Outlaws post-game press conference. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. We'll see you next time.